Hey guys, welcome back. So last video we have discussed the theory about of your variable, and now we can execute those code in our system. So if you did not install this Edit Plus and Java, please follow my previous video. So I have already uploaded the video how to configure JDK and Edit Plus. So if you are only watching the video, and definitely this tutorial will not helpful for you, so please do the practical as well, so you will get more confidence. Okay, so let's move the example of variable, right? So now I'll create one examp test. Okay, I'll create one class. Okay, in dummy class, and in this class I will define int a equal to, okay, let me remove this, not required, a equal to 10 and int b equal to 20. Okay, so I have created one class exe exam test, right? So now I'll create one more class, uh, reference variable test. Okay, just I want to show you the example of reference variable. Okay, how the reference variable it is. So okay, so now primitive variable, example of primitive variable and reference variable. So if you are simply primitive variable, okay, so int a equal to 10, okay, and int b equal to 20. So this is called your primitive variable which is created using the data types. So what is the reference variable? So I will give you the more example, guys, so don't worry. So how to modify the data, then from where we can execute those code as well. So as of now, how to find the primitive variable, and now we have a reference variable. So string s equal to Mohit, okay, and string st s1 equal to new. I'll explain you guys if you are new in the Java concept, and definitely this will like something you feel you're not able to understand what is a string and all. But a string is your a special class in Java, and it will also define the types. What is the types here? A string type. So I will come on that. Why it is called reference variable, I will come on that. Okay, okay, then we have a, I'm going to create a, this is also reference variable, that's why I have created this. So if you will create an object, right? So if you will create object, so the people who is watching from this video directly, and definitely you having the many confusions, so watch my video from the starting. If you are a beginner, if you are not a beginner, and definitely you will understand, but the people who is not a beginner, right? So definitely you have to struggle to understand this concept. Okay, so please watch my previous video as well. Okay, so this is called your referenced variable. So why it is called reference variable? We are defining the types of the classes, means we have a reference. This is called your reference. If we will print some value, then what happen? It will display the hash code value. Okay, if we will print some value, it will display the hash code value. Okay, so your question is why it is called reference variable. So what happened here when you are defining the string? Okay, when you are defining the string, this is called a string literals, it will create an object. Okay, and s is your reference variable. Here guys, I'm not going to explain the string topic in the depth. In the coming session we will discuss this all the topic in the depth. Okay, so don't worry. Then we have a string. We can create an object, right? So this is also, if you, what is the difference between this and this, we will explain in your string topic. So that as of now, just understand this is your reference variable and this is also your reference variable. We are storing the object here. We have a class type variable we have, right? This is called your reference variable. As of now, you will not understand the usage of the reference variable, but in the coming session, right, we will use frequently what is the use of the reference variable. Actually, let me explain you. If you have a some value, suppose we have a Mohit, right? How to access this value from this object, right? We can access through referenced variable. Okay, we will explore this all the topic, so don't worry. So this is how you can I can say this is how you can define the primitive variable and reference variable. Okay, so that is fine. Okay, so how to modify this value? Okay, suppose in variable we have a some limitation. Okay, so what is the limitation? Okay, so first limitation is it can store a single value at a time. I told you, right, when we should go for the variable, right? It will if you have a requirement to store only one value, then we should go for variable. If we assign the new value, then old value will be replaced with new value. It means always it will return latest value. I also added the point, we can also modify the existing variable value. If modified primitive type value and previous value is replaced with new value. Oh, got it right? If we modify reference variable, right, then uh, previous object is replaced with new object. The same thing we can apply with reference variable as well. So you can also modify the reference variable, okay, and it will return your latest and new value. Okay, so we'll see the practical how it will work. Okay, so how to modify the value. So let me create a one more example. uh, where where test. Okay, so I'm trying to modify the existing value. Suppose I have defined int a equal to 10. Okay, and if we will print this a value, okay, and I am modifying this value a equal to 70. Okay, so what happened? It will return modified latest value. Okay, so we have modified this value, it will return. So same thing I can apply with a reference variable. So I will create this, reference variable. So you have to save already the classes. That's why I have created these classes to show you this example. Okay, so if we will print even, right, so let me print even. So again even, this is your even, and I will try to you know modify this object. Okay, so you can see the value will be changed. The value will be changed, just you can write after modification, no issue. So let me compile this code. Okay, you can see the modified value is 70, and you can see the first object. Actually, when you will print this reference variable, it will return hash code. How it will return the hash code, guys? So we have a another story behind of this, so I will discuss. Okay, so as of now, what you can understand, internally to a string will call, where what is the to a string? So in the object, so every classes we have a object class. So if you're not able to understand this point, that is fine. If someone will ask how this value is coming, okay, so your answer is, in every classes we have a object class. Inside this object class we have a toString method, and toString method will return class at the rate this number. Okay, understood, right? So I will give you the more example in the coming session, so no worries. But as of now you can see this value is different and this value is different, right? So in this session just we have discussed about of the reference variable, primitive variable, how to define this. Then we have also discussed how to modify the primitive variable and reference variable. And if you are going to modify the value, then it will return the latest value. Okay, that's all in this session, guys. If you are new in the channel, guys, please subscribe my channel and press bell icon. So if you're when you are supporting me, then definitely I'm getting more confident to make a more content, and coming days I will upload many videos. Okay, if this is not profitable for you, share with your friend who is from the same background and they want to learn Java from the scratch. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye bye.